What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Gian here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 22. We're back on Mid-South USA, the Bale Challenge map. Let's get to it. All right, so over here in Field 16, I tried last night. I tried with multiple rollers. Basically, it just needs to be rolled, right? The field has been seeded. It's been limed. It's been fertilized. It's good to go. I think it's been fertilized. I think so. But it really just needs to be rolled. And actually, like, half of this is messed up too, but whatever. We've got enough other grass that I'm not worried about that field. By the way, I plowed 3, 8, and 9 together. Did this yesterday afternoon, I think it was. But the problem is over here, just the way the field is shaped, everything gets in these little nubs that stick out on this field and just has issues. Okay, I'm talking like need to seek professional help kind of issues, okay? Like bad, right? Okay. You bought 10 fields and it had, okay, second small. I gotcha. That's cool. That's per night. So basically, what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna not worry about rolling this field right now. And because the only time you can roll it, of course, is after you plant, right? Once it starts to grow, the regular roller to get rid of the needs rolled, you can't use it, right? So we're just not going to worry about it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to come up here because I can, and I'm going to put these strips back in. I had them, and then I got rid of them because I was like, oh, it shouldn't be a problem with mowing. We don't need that. Boy, was I wrong, you know? Was I ever wrong, y'all? So, we're going to put these back in real quick. And then if we decide to mow, say, over here manually or whatever, fine. You can use courseplay on that little nub. It doesn't matter. But, like, if we decide to do that, cool. If not, well, that's fine, too, because we're still picking up... we're still picking up quite a bit of field over here, if you think about it. So that's okay. But yeah, so it's a whole thing. It just got kind of frustrating last night. Then we're gonna go up there and do that other one too. And then we're gonna have a field that's at least a little bit more of a rectangle than we currently have, you know. We still have the notch where the gas station is, but that doesn't seem to cause any problems, really, so. Yeah. And Stuart, what's up? How's it going today? Welcome in. Anybody else hit shift when you're in, like, live landscape mode to try to go faster, but it doesn't, you know, work? Anybody else do that? Because, man, I hit it every single time. Only been playing this game for how long? And I still hit it. Come on, 270. I'm looking at my compass down there, guys, trying to lock it in. 270.1. Come on, we can get it. We can get it. Oh, man. There we go. 270 on the nose, chat. The highway in St. Louis called 270. In case y'all didn't know. And I don't know why most of you would know, but now you know. Okay, so what I will do is we're going to let the field grow today. I'll replant it. I'll have to replant it. So that's all. Not a huge deal so that I can roll it, you know. That's the thing. I'm doing good. Doing good. No complaints today, you know. 115 furniture pallets. That's a lot of furniture. That's a lot of furniture. That sounds like a good time at the sawmill to make all the wood to make the furniture. By good time, I mean awful. Anyway. Oh, and then there's this field that I had to replant like 18 times because I got it mostly planted, and then I realized that field 8 needed to be plowed. So I had to redo it. Very happy here lately, Chad. Everything's been going according to plan, although it's my fault for not paying attention, so I'm not mad at, like, yeah. I'm mad at myself. Next year's gonna be big. I would say epic, you know? I think it sounds pretty epic there, Stuart. I'm gonna lie, man. Epic in a world where Stuart makes furniture. Right? Get like the movie guy, you know, soundtrack going. By the way, I had a lot of rollers trying to get stuff done. Because spoiler, those fields take like 6 hours to roll with one. So I tried to have like a lot, and it didn't really work. So in a world, yeah. If I would adjust some of my settings in my like audio program, I could probably sound just like the movie guy. Just saying. Actually, that one guy that you see on like, or not, you don't see him, you hear him on like all the, like a lot of Fox ads, especially. That dude's on TikTok, and he's blind, and he's like a voiceover guy. He's awesome, and he surfs. Don't ask me how, but he does. Like a lot. Pretty cool. I've seen a lot of his videos. All right, we might have a tractor parade. Okay. All right, let's go fast there. The tractor parade was all the roller. I had those all on rollers last night, and well, you know, just told them to drive back to the homestead. So at least they made it, right? At least they made it. That's a good point. Good part. By the way, we have so many trailers on this map. Kind of crazy. In case you guys haven't seen, here's our 3 retired balers. 10,000 bales on each one. Pretty awesome. We are just over 50,000 bales, by the way. Just over 50,000. All right, let's fast time. We should have just sold soybeans, probably, actually. Oh well. We still have wheat and we still have beans to sell. Maybe tonight after stream or something, I'll just set up a tipper and let it go. Just to sell it. Sell it to sell it. All right, things are happening. Things are happening. The grass is growing. Pretty much what it is. So chat, for Thursday, I want to have... I want to do a little harvesting on Thursday. I've already decided that, like, you know, last Thursday. Or something like that. But I want to have field 14 ready to harvest Thursday. So that might be an interesting one to try to get into the mowing shape, or to, you know, harvest shape. Probably plant it like barley. Because we did wheat in 16. We can do barley over there. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Will I need any help? I need lots of help, but oh, you mean in the game? Oh. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Oh God, look at all that grass. That's all second day growth. Except for maybe that one. Oh yeah. With the power of course play. Power of course play. Yeah, Stuart, you're really new to the community, right? I mean, you're like brand new, so I don't know. Look at that. The beacon was already on. It's like it knew that I was gonna be driving it. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so where are we going to start mowing today? I kind of feel like doing that north. I don't know. Not going to get too crazy with the mowers and the balers and all that stuff. Not gonna go too crazy today. Because why? Because why? Just saying. But Thursday should be fun to be out harvesting that field. It's always a good time. A little change of pace from just, you know, bailing. It'd be a good time. Should be a good time. Mid-South USA. Not gonna get too crazy. We'll just do a casual 5. 5 more. I mean, that's not too bad, right? Not too bad. Right. We're gonna make you left number 2. And put that on so we can copy it. And of course, okay, that's not gonna work now, is it? Holy Hannah Montana. Yeah, it ain't gonna work at all. Look at the parade. It's so many tractors. Should be like 7 tractors. Because I had 8 out last night. I drove that one in myself, so. That would mean there's 7 there, technically. And then for Saturday, y'all. For Saturday, I think I'm going to try to do what we did last Saturday again. Wallert, what's up? I think I'm going to try to have everything ready, ready to harvest for Saturday. I really like the way that worked out. That was really good. It was just like we could hit the ground running with baling, and it was really really awesome. So I think that would be the plan for this Saturday again. Hopefully we get the amount of help in here again, which that was awesome, man. We had like 14 or 15 people over the course of the day, something like that, join us and run some bale, and it was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. It was pretty darn cool, you know. We start this guy from here. Will he pathfind his way? I don't like where that's going. We'll just drive it. But yeah, so I think I'll try to do that. Basically, have everything ready, ready to bail come Saturday. So that worked out real good last week. So try to do that again. Just, you know, one after the next. Just get out there and bail. I mean, mow. You know what I mean. The first step of baling. That'd be mowing in this case. Okay, copy right 1. And first waypoint. Of course. Of course. Oh, and since we're going to be running, what's it called today? Bale trailer at some point. I'll have to use the cloths for that, and then I can use my magic button over here on my stream deck. It's like the coolest thing ever. Just saying. Alright, there you go. Have fun. Don't forget to pack a lunch. Gonna need it. Be out there for a minute. I don't know how long this field takes. I don't know. We'll figure it out on this one here. First, right, number 2. And we drive. Let's do it. I think I'll have to check balers today, but we might get another baler to 10K. I don't know that to be a fact, but we might. We'll have to wait and see. So, you know, we got 3 on Saturday alone that hit 10K. Although really I should actually grab the lowest bale count baler and try to run that like a lot today. Come on, buddy. There you go. Because technically, the more balers we get with 10K, that's the less balers we can run. And the idea was to try to get 10 of them, but at the same time, if that doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, and it's fine. You know, if we end up with 6 with 10, and then, you know, 5 or 6 with that make up the rest of it, that's fine. Like it's all good either way. Okay, there's no... That was spooky. No driver, and then I appeared. There's no driver in that class either. Oh, any of these that I started apparently last night on auto drive, there's no drivers. They're all still on auto drive except for the first tractor. Creepy. Kind of spooky. Okay. Alright, let's grab a random baler. We definitely have plenty of balers to choose from, so. How does that one have... Oh, that's a brand new one. 0 bales. Okay, let's go take that one to the field. Heck yeah. Now, I think I want to wait on these balers. I do not want to start them yet. Because I would like the mowers to get around the field first. And get them going back and forth. And then do the baling. This does not wrap. No, this is just a regular Krone. Big pack. What is this? 1290 HDP VC. So yeah, that's just a regular old big pack baler. It's not a wrapper. We would have like $100 million by now if we were wrapping all the bales, though. Especially if we let them ferment, obviously. That one should stay in the homestead. Why is that, Sean? I think I'd rather use the lower bale count ones. That way, come Saturday, we have more balers to use. Meaning we don't have to retire any of them. That makes sense? Like, I don't want to put numbers on balers before, you know. We get more balers, 10K. Yeah. I could look at it either way, I guess, Sean. Okay, that's a 0 bale baler as well. Well, let's do a little sorting, because I think there's 3 of these 0 bale balers. Because at the end of the Saturday stream, I believe I bought 3 balers. So that's a 0. The one over there is a 0, and I'm guessing maybe this last one here will be a 0. I don't know. Oh man, nailed it. That or all of them are 0 and something happened with the server, and if so, I'm gonna cry. Okay. I'd have to talk to Bear because he's the one that had the numbers. Or just go back and stream because I actually don't know. I know it was just over 10, or not 10, 50,000, and we did what, like a little over 7 on Saturday, so good time. Cat on screen's not working again. You know how I fixed that last time, Sean? You know how I fixed it last time? I did nothing. There are 3 balers up in the shed with 10K bales. 3 balers in the shed with the 10K. For sure. So, yeah. Oh, there's 3. Oh, wait, you know what? There is 4. I looked in here earlier and I looked that way. Didn't see that one. Okay, there's 4. Yeah, because there's 40,000 bales right there. And we have a little over 50, so. My bad. Not surprised the on-screen chat thing's not working. Although I thought it was working right before stream. Because I always push this button. Which is the, you know, the socials. And I swore it popped up, but yeah, it's definitely not now, so. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. It's all good. I was like, what is that noise? I always forget that noise. Don't ask why. But I do. Okay, 1,400 bales. That's not bad. What does this guy have then? 7,500. Okay. The mighty New Holland here. The mightiest tractor that we have, of course. Not really. Not at all. That's okay. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to use. I got to use 2 of the balers, Sean. The balers, you know, because I run out of balers. I'm gonna have to use 2 of them. Of the no bale count balers. That's all right. It's all good. Yeah, New Holland's gonna run today. Yep. The New Holland will definitely run. You betcha. And I'll run 1 of the, or 2 of the new guys. Plugger, good afternoon. You could make the New Holland, Mike. Oh, Plugger. I bet you could somehow. I don't know. I have this feeling, Plugger, that you definitely could. How are you, Plugger? Welcome in. Oh, goodness. The mighty New Holland. Got more tractors in the lineup back here? I think there's more. There's always more tractors on this. Awesome, Plugger. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. There's always more tractors on this map. We own a lot of tractors. That's okay. And I even broke out a Massey last night. I haven't used it in a while. I was using it last night, though. It's not a bad tractor. Actually, I own 2 Masseys on this map, I think. Not sure. We kind of own like 1 or 2 of everything at this point. It's a bit of a smorgasbord, you know. There's the other Massey. There it is, hiding in a shed. Although I will say the Masseys haven't really been running those lately. Went to like 1050s mostly. We own a lot of 1050s. Although, you know, somebody comes on and they want a tractor, well, that's fine. We'll buy a tractor. We have $18 million. It's fine. I don't mind it. Buy whatever you want. Don't care, you know? Don't care. Alright, we're just filling up a little diesel. Probably should go hit the repair point too. We should be fine. Oh, I forgot about Godey's baler sitting over there too, y'all. Ooh. Let's just use Godey's baler today too. And we'll save those 2 no bale balers for Saturday. Look at the size difference between those 2 tractors, would you? Gosh. Crazy. Farmer Hannon, hello. How are you? Uh, 5,100, Sean. Almost 5,200. We'll run it today as well. Duels and all. Yeah, that fuel point. Yeah, you have to buy fuel. Yeah. No, not early at all, Farmer Hand. This is normal time for me. So on this particular one, yes, you have to fill it. You just come down here, hit R, and you could, how much you want in there, obviously just fill it up. Depends on your map. Some places just have like a gas pump where it just magically, a diesel pump where it just magically has diesel. But this particular map, yeah, you have to fill it up. All right, I forgot about Godey's baler. Balers do we own? That's the real question. How many balers do we own? Well, that doesn't tell you a number. Hold down. How down? We own 11 balers. 11 balers, y'all. Oh, that's funny. Farmer-handed, it is 12:34 for me, so Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I'm on, man. That is crazy. It's like actually kind of insane, you know? Well, yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. I'm here at this time, or at least I should be. Most of the time I am. All right, Farmer Hannon. Bro, I had some watermelon moonshine the other night. Mixed with some like Sprite. That stuff, man. Woo. I don't know how much I put in my glass exactly. I didn't measure. But man, I was having a good time, you know what I'm saying? That's on Mondays and Fridays, Farmer Hannon. 6 p.m. is Monday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is noon Central. So, I'm here, man. I'm here. All right, so we're going to let these guys go. They got to go. This is why I didn't want to start the balers, because they got to run all the way up. And then they start going back and forth. So, we definitely don't want them to, we don't want them to, you know, run over bales. Happy Tuesday farming. Need to write this down. You know, Farmer Hannon, I've been on the same schedule for like, for like almost 4 years. Because I actually started this schedule not too long after my mom passed away. Or so. Because I was bored and I needed something to do besides stream Monday, Friday, Saturday, you know? Just saying. Stuart, thanks for the gift sub there to Farm Hannon. Appreciate it. So anyway, yeah, it's been actually when I first started the schedule, I was streaming Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because at that time, Dad wasn't taking like days off because he just like needed to, you know, dive back into work after everything, you know. And so yeah, he was working, and I would just stream. But stream it all day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that got to be a lot. So I kind of, you know, scaled back on the Wednesday, and boom. Now it works out because if Dad does take days off, that's his day off is Wednesdays. So it kind of works out. You know what, guys? We're gonna grab a mower. Actually, let's grab a mower. Let's go mow a field. I don't ever mow. I want to mow a field. I'm gonna pick the smallest one that we have, but I'm still gonna mow a field. It still counts, right? Doesn't matter how big the field is. I'm gonna mow a field. Basically, we'll just let those mowers over there do their thing for a while, and then we'll start up balers after a while. So yeah, I went AWOL. All good, Farmer Hand. I was just giving you grief, you know. So we do sometimes. I like the idea of windrowing. Most of the time we don't need to because yeah, you just set it to the center swath, you know, and you're good to go. But for like Saturday coming up, I will hopefully have everything mowed and raked, because the rake that we have will basically put 2 into 1. Oh, is it doing the GPS thing where it doesn't want to listen again? I tell you what, this worked last night. I ran all kinds of GPS last night and shifted my lines around and stuff, and it listened to it the whole time. Now, for some reason, I come on today and it's not working. What if it has to do with Courseplay? Like, having Courseplay running GPS doesn't like it. I don't know. But no, I do like to windrow it. But it's a time thing. Like, right now, I'm probably not going to take the time to windrow that field up there. Especially because I could just put the balers on the courses that the moors are on. Yeah, you basically take 2 into 1 with the windrower that we have. So it's nice to do, and it definitely, you know, we get the baling done a whole lot faster because you're taking 2 rows and putting them into 1. So you still have the same amount of trips across the field, but when it comes time to bale, it's just so much faster, you know? And for Saturday, I think that'd be a good thing to try to. Duck Soup, we are just over 50,000 bales as of Saturday. And actually have not made a bale since Saturday. So I'll be making some bales here in a little bit. I'm going to do a little mowing myself here real quick. And then after I get this field done, I'll probably bale this field and then start the balers up north. I am currently mowing the big field up north here. So, I'm not. Courseplay is 5 moors. So, but yeah, just over 20,000, or not 20, 50,000. Over 50. Over 9,000. No, 50,000. So we're halfway. We're just barely over halfway there. So I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. Technically, yesterday would have been 4 weeks since we started the challenge. And, you know, Saturday was great. We baled a little over 7,000 bales Saturday. I'm thinking this Saturday, if I get everything mowed and windrowed, the windrowing's the big part, but we should be able to knock out like 9,000 bales. Because we're going to have another field. We're going to have a field of straw first off. So at least that's the plan. If I get everything done like I want to get it done, that's the plan stand. So Mac Power, this is a 4X map. So imagine 4 regular size maps put together in a grid, you know. Bada bing, bada boom, 4X map. So yeah. That's what it is, man. It started so long ago. No, we are halfway. We're just over halfway. We're over halfway. Just barely. Somebody, since I started the bale challenge, somebody's had a kid. That kid has graduated college. That kid has a career. Okay? That's how long the bale challenge has been going. All right? Oh, man. 250 bales? Let's go. You're sick of it after 250? 50,000. That kid. No, that kid's married and has 3 kids already. What are you talking about? Kid's literally married, has a career, has the 2.5 kids and the white picket fence and the dog, you know, the American dream. Right? I don't know why we want half a kid, but apparently it's a thing, all right? That kid's traveled the world. All right? He might be a NASA astronaut by now. He's going to the moon on Artemis 3 or something. I don't know. Make stuff up now, obviously. No, we're just bailing. We can definitely not wrap them too. Think of the time that would take. He bought out for him. So you could only wish, right? Wrapped them all last night. Nice. So I would love to do the whole bale and wrap, make silage bales, and you'd make a ton of money. But one, to wrap 100,000 bales in any kind of timely fashion would be absolutely awful. And then two, you have to let them ferment in-game day or so to get them to actually turn to silage to make the extra money, right? So like you can only have, you know, what, 5, 6, 7,000 bales maybe on a server, on a map at all, down at a time. Now I know they have that storage building, which would probably help, but it doesn't hold that many bales realistically, when we're talking about 100,000 bales. So to do that, you know, you'd only be able to bale so many. Like, say our field of regret down there yields about 5,000 bales. Okay, so you could mow that, you could bale it, you could wrap it, and then what? You couldn't do anything on the rest of these fields, you know, because you would be at your bale, basically at your bale count in a sense, you know, or pretty darn close to your bale count, you know. So I just don't think that would be a good idea, you know. The money would be absolutely phenomenal, but at the same time, we're chilling with $18 million. We own pretty much all of our equipment. There's a few things that I leased for some reason. I don't know why. Some bale trailers, they're leased, whatever, don't care. But we pretty much own our own equipment. We own all of our land. We're debt free. We're rent free. Well, not rent free, but we're definitely debt free. So it's not like money has not really ever been an issue on this map. We started on New Farmer with the equipment that the map maker gave us. And we definitely started doing contracts and stuff to kind of establish our farming empire. And, you know, now we just make money hand over fist now, you know, like, it's crazy now how much we make. $8 million, that's Saturday. We made $8 million Saturday, plus another 631 in miss. But yeah, 8 million Saturday alone. So, you know, it was a good day of farming, you know, good day of baling, I should say. So definitely, the money has not been the thing, obviously. And I think Pluggers basically said the same thing. Like, yes, volume is a thing, but didn't think we'd be where we're at with financially, because I definitely didn't think we'd be where we're at. I thought for sure we were going to have to keep doing like some big harvest contracts and stuff like that to try to make it by, you know. And really on our own fields, I think I've only planted one actual like crop, and that was wheat over in 16, and it's sitting in the grain bin still. So haven't sold bean. There's wheat that was off of field 16. And then there's soybeans in storage that were off of field like 19 or something when we bought it. There was some crop on there, so. But other than that, like one time I planted 16. That's it. I'm gonna plant 14 for Thursday. That should be fun. At least that's the goal. Which I'll have time. I'll have time. I got after stream tonight, and then I got like tomorrow night. Probably start something up and then go to the farm and then come back and hope it's done, right? That's the hope anyway. So actually, if we get to a point today, we can buy 14 and go over there and plow out the old power lines. It would be the strat probably. Try to get that prepared anyway for planting. Not going to plant it obviously right now, but mostly because it's the wrong time of year. Oh yeah. But it'll work out. It'll work out in the end, and we'll get that done. Be harvesting Thursday to have something a little bit different to do, and, you know, run some auger wagon probably. Kind of my preferred thing. Or maybe set up auger wagons and run a combine. It's probably more efficient for me to run auger wagon and run combines on courseplay though. Just because then I can run 3 combines. All on courseplay. That's probably what we'll do. And then I don't have to do too much to auto drive, or shouldn't have to do anything to auto drive to make it basically just run some semis for us, you know. Shouldn't have to do anything, just let it eat. Right. Those guys are definitely going back and forth up there now. Looking solid. Actually, what I should probably do is just take the balers up there and start them on the back and forth pass. And then I can always do my outside rounds. That's probably what I should do. Always do the outside rounds last. Basically, when they get done, just tell them to go do it. That's the strat. That's probably the strat, y'all. All right. Back and forth. Back and forth. I will say I wouldn't mind a little break from the baling. It's been a lot, man. I've enjoyed it though. I've enjoyed the baling so far, and I'm trying to keep a really positive like attitude with it. But like tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, Friday. I don't know what I'm playing Friday yet, chat. What should we play? I think construction sim we're gonna kind of put on the back burner. I don't believe there's any more of those like bigger jobs. At least I don't know if there is. I'd have to go check again. I think maybe I have to like accomplish a small one, see if there's another one that opens up, but I'm kind of not sure. Kind of open for anything on Friday except for, you know, alien. I know I should bail on Friday. Wait. No. Could jump into some oh, what's the game called? The game. Yeah. I thought it was 50. Was it 52 on Saturday there, Bert? It's around 50,000. That's all I know. I'd have to ask Baron. He's not going to be around at least for a couple days this week. He has a work thing, so I'd have to go back and watch the end of Saturday's stream, to be honest, to hear what he said. So. Niles, are you my niece or nephew? Because that's all the I saw them Sunday, and that's all they wanted me to. That's all they would talk about, was wanting to play Phasmophobia. It was crazy. But Bert, I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, sir. Okay, I think it was around 50. Bert. 50, yeah, 50 works. It's fine. I know I thought it was like 50, like 700 or something. Something like that. But Niles definitely not playing it. Hope you're having a good day as well. Welcome in. Farmer Hannon, what? Where are you seeing that number? Are you on one of those websites looking up my like stats? Is that what you're doing right now? Because those pages are kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of weird, but I kind of like them too. Like I've definitely Googled like Puma Plow before. I definitely have 13,521 chats sent. That's pretty good, right? I think that's a fair bit. I don't know. Feel like that's pretty decent. Oh. Okay. How long did I stream last month? 100 and like 20, 30 hours. That's usually about what I stream. Around that number somewhere. Yeah, it should be at least 100 hours I stream a month. Depends if I miss a stream here or there. I did miss that one Friday. That's okay. Mental health is important, right? Just saying. Very important. $129? Yeah, that'd be about right. It's about what I stream. 120 to 130-ish hours. Ish. Is roughly what I stream in a month. So. It's a whole thing. I remember back in the day. Back when I first, like, quit solo, we'll say. Like, trying to hit that 1,000-hour a year, like, mark, and I'd come up short, just short, you know, or like 970 hours. I remember that one year, and I was like, dang, I hit that 1,000 hours. And now it's like 1,000 hours, who dat? Just saying. I don't know why I wanted to hit 1,000 hours, but I did. I don't know. Which, if you think about it, that's a long time. But it's also over an entire year, so not as bad as it could be. Or something. Definitely or something. It's all good. Yeah, if I did some looking, I could actually tell you exactly how many hours I've streamed all year. Barbara Hannon. I could figure it out. Tell you how many hours I streamed last year too, like for the whole year. It's all those numbers are on Twitch. It's amazing how many like numbers they actually have on Twitch on the, we'll say, the back end, you know. Hey yo, I'll say it for you. Nobody has to say it. But it is actually kind of impressive how many things are tracked, and it's crazy. The analytics are crazy. Just saying. Let's go look. I'm trying to look it up right now, actually. Go here, overview. Oh, it has to get real fancy. Like, okay. Hold on, that one doesn't tell me hours. They've recently, like a couple months ago, completely changed the page over here too. It's here somewhere. I know it is. Oh. You know that followers make up 56% of my viewers right now? Hey, those of you that aren't followed, hit the follow button. Jeez. 56% viewers right now. Wow. What is that stat right there? What is that? Whoa, buddy. Wasn't even looking at the screen. I knew to hit the brakes. Interesting. There's one that says views from channels. So I guess that means that people are like watching and then coming here. Like watching another channel and then coming here, I think. I think that's what that means. I'm not totally sure. But from Mr. Matt, it's 11% from Matt. And then a whole bunch of other channels that some of you would probably recognize and some of you may not. A lot of names on that list. Less than 1% on a lot of them, but kind of interesting. So apparently 11% of my views are coming from Matt. That's the Saturday raids that he does. Which of course I appreciate. That's not what I'm looking for. Here we go. This is... Ooh, watched. Ooh, wow. The last 30 days, we're almost at 1 million, like, watched minutes. That's a cool stat. I like that one. That's pretty neat, though. Wow. Y'all are really watching me for like a million minutes a month? Okay. Okay. How many minutes watched did we have in 2022? I think that's going to be an interesting stat, right? Go back to January 1st through December 31st. I want to know how many minutes y'all watched. Oh. Y'all want to guess how many minutes we had watched in 2022? How many minutes we had watched in 2022? I decided I'm not mowing that field. This field over here is broken. Not broken. It's half fertilized. I don't know what I'm quite going to do with that one, but I should mow it, but then I don't really want to take the time to bale it because it's not going to be like fully fertilized and worth it, you know? I didn't mean to hit that button. Now I can't get that on my balers. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. Minutes watched for 2022. 13.6 million minutes watched. Dang. That's a lot of minutes, okay? Can you imagine having that many minutes back in the day on a cell phone? Wait. Showing my age now. Back when cell phones had minutes. Back in my day. You had them minutes on your cell phone, and when you went over, you got yelled at by your parents. Just me? Oh, okay. I was a night and weekend minute kind of guy back in the day. Just throwing that out there. I may have got yelled at a few times for using so many minutes, and it's not that they cost us anything or anything like that. They just got grumpy that I used so many minutes. They're like, boy, you need to get off the phone with her. Like, you gotta get off the phone, you know? Okay, so I still don't see the one that I'm looking for here. There we go. Hours. I see it now. I don't actually know how many hours I streamed last year, but I'm about to look it up. All right. Yeah, big night and weekend kind of guy, you know, on the minutes. Minutes. I had to pay for a minute for long distance, right? And back in my day. So I actually track that. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Things I didn't know were tracked on Twitch. So I streamed for like 1,689 hours and 30 minutes. That's how long I streamed for. That's crazy. All right, I close that tab. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna go find the first east-west back and forth horseplay course up here, and that's where we're gonna put these balers. So they're not going to be bailing and interfering with the end rows, but we'll just drop them in up here so that ideally they'll just start bailing up here, and then we'll work on cleaning up bales obviously at the same time. But I should be able just to like drop him right there, and he should possibly ideally find a windrow and just start bailing. And then I can always do the outside rounds after we get done. He actually might not find any to bail in this first one because it looks like he's going to be over in a end row. He might though. You figure out your life, buddy. I'll go get the next guy. Figure it out. Actually, you know what? I can cheat. I can cheat and do this too, y'all. I don't know if I do that, it's gonna cause more problems. Never mind. So I could start them before the waypoint over yonder. They'd bail a little bit, then they drive themselves up north here. But I guarantee they'll get tangled up with the Moors. I'm not gonna do that. Even though the Moors are kind of going the other way, I'm still not gonna do it. Mayhem will ensue. And I'm not about mayhem. But yeah, I can remember, so there for a while I had like a long distance, you know, thing with a female, and it was long distance, so the phone was like the primary source of communication. You know? 701 would roll around me and I'd be on the phone, you know. Actually, she would call me first because she was East Coast, like Eastern time. So she'd call me, and then for some reason, usually we'd like hang up and I'd call her back. I don't know why. But that way we were on like night and weekends, because incoming calls were free on our plan too back in the day. So, yeah. That is not where I wanted him to go, but okay. Oh, wait, he's right. Yeah, okay. Bert, definitely not, sir. Definitely. Did I say definitely? Definitely not, sir. Did I say definitely enough times there for you? But definitely not, okay? Don't even get me started on that whole topic, okay? You want a TED Talk? I can give you a TED Talk. My poor brother and sister-in-law and my niece that were with us, when they dropped me off at her house, and I don't know what they were thinking. I'm surprised they even did. You walked in their living room, and we'll just say they had a giant like cage of rats. And I got nothing against people that want to have rats as pets, but it's a little much for me, you know. It's a little much for me. I should have taken that as the red flag that it was and ran. Like, do not walk, don't collect your $200, run. Kind of thing, you know. Yeah, I should have taken that as the hint that it was to go ahead and just skedoodle out of there, you know. I didn't need to be there. Where are these guys actually going? Oh, this of course goes this way. I'm dumb. I started them on the wrong one, guys. I should have started them up here. Whoops. Oh well. We'll take care of it later. Not a big deal, although... Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. Everything is awesome. Fine. But yeah, should have run out of that one. That's okay. MacBacker, we don't have gambling here. I'm not cool like that. I'm not cool enough to have gambling for you guys. Plus, we don't really do anything with those points, the bales. Occasionally when we do giveaways, but haven't done those in a minute. Oh, yeah. What is that? That's an interesting chicken dancing record. It's... I don't know what to say to that one. Don't know what to say to that one. This field is freaking huge, by the way. Throwing that out there. It's a big field, y'all. It's a monster. Is it me or the beacons on this New Holland like the best beacons in the game? Low key, I think they might be. I think the New Holland might be my favorite tractor just because the beacons, they look good. The beacons are actually beaconing. Just saying. All right. Where is your path? You're the center guy, so I should tell you to go right there, and you should just, you know, pitter patter. Let's get at her. Knew I had one more hiding here. I'm not really sure that I got them set up correctly because I feel like there's a lot on the right side. I should probably go stop them all and make sure I have them set right. Clean up the few bales that are in the way now. Probably do that. Because I'm not sure that I have it set up right, to be honest. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Sometimes just because it says it's going to the left or to the right or whatever, it doesn't mean it actually does that. Sometimes Courseplay has a mind of its own. Which is good, but also kind of bad at the same time, you know? That was my Easter pizza. Did I have Easter pizza? I don't think I did. Fisher Chris, what's up? I didn't have any Easter pizza. Oh, I haven't had pizza in like 2 weeks. Or no. I haven't had real pizza in like 2 weeks. I've had some frozen pizzas. Those don't count. They're kind of like fake pizza, you know? Just saying. But Easter was all right. We ended up at the farm for most of the day, and you know, anytime I'm at the farm, I'm happy. I was mowing grass. I actually had to cut the entire farm twice because the grass was so like tall and just kind of ooey. But I'm okay with that because that's something I enjoy doing. Wow, buddy. Oh, buddy, I told you to go to the wrong place. Okay, so technically he would be over there. Let's start him here. I'm going to reset all these balers, guys. I'm not sure that I have him set up right. See, he's going over here. He's set to right too. So. I did say I was going to bring him. Yeah, I did. I thought about walking in with, like, you know, beer and pizza, but I didn't. I was nice. I did have to stop and get food though, Fisher Chris. Like right after we left my sister's, Dad and I were on the way to the farm, and I was like, "Yeah, let's pull in and get some food." And he's like, "Yeah, good idea." Because it was not whatever it just wasn't. No, we had like breakfast kind of food. I don't know. It was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. It was just okay. Yeah, I should have rolled up at my sister's house with a full-on pizza. And like, I'm here, party's here, like Snooki, you know? That would have been pretty sick. Okay, where's this guy gonna actually go? Or is there just not a path up here for this guy, so he's not gonna go? He should. Even if he doesn't bail anything, he should still find his way. Find your way, bud. Okay, that would be the right path for him. Okay. So you're left number 2. We'll wrangle up all these balers real quick and do it right. Do it right. All right. Unload. Unload. Fishy Chris, we did see a tractor and planter in the field on Easter Sunday, and I have not personally been back to the farm since Sunday, but I would assume that planting is well underway by now. Yes. Our freeze date, our insurance date is April 1st here. So now that it's April 11th, I'm sure they're going nuts. Yeah. I'm sure they're going crazy. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain. Pretty good chance of rain later this week, I believe. I'm going to look it up for you. I know you're into it. Missouri weather, right? Oh, hey, that was delivered. Cool. Let's see. Forecast. Forecast, I think Thursday or Friday. Saturday. Okay, I was wrong. Saturday, 40% chance of rain. So most guys are probably running like crazy. It is currently 75 degrees here. It's mostly sunny. It's beautiful out there. So, and that's the kind of weather we have basically till Saturday. It's just like super nice. Little warm for this time of year, but just nice weather, you know, just really nice weather. So I'm sure they're going full on down there right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of the big guys are running around the clock. Am I missing a baler? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I not put 5 balers by the edge of the field earlier? Where's the 5th baler at? Did I only put 4 balers there? So I have a baler that went rogue on me. I don't know. We did have a pretty mild winter here too, and actually like the fields around us are crazy bad with weeds right now because it's been so like warm-ish here that like it got the spring weeds going real early this year. So a lot of the fields are looking pretty bad, like side field, you know. Actually, Dad and I were out on the side-by-side on Sunday, and we went into the one neighbor's field because there's an old homestead where a guy lives there, and he's got some kind of rundown buildings that could use some work, you know, and whatever. He doesn't do it, which is fine, whatever. But it's just every time there's a big windstorm, there's like pieces of metal off his buildings out in the field. And I don't know, it just annoys Dad and I. So like we were out cruising around the side-by-side Sunday, like basically picking up trash out of the field. And it's not even like our field or what used to be ours. It's just the neighbor field. But it's just like one of those things, you know, there'll be big pieces or like pieces of sheet metal off a building. And then like, you know, big nails sticking out through it. And it's like, we can help the farmer out. I don't really know the guys, but like, whatever, they're still neighbors, you know. We'll help them out. We'll go out side by side and clean up a field. Last year we did that. Last winter, or last like early spring, we did that. We had to like go back to the farm and like empty the side by side and then go back out. There were like full sheets of tin out in the field. It was crazy. The snow's just gone for a couple days. Gotcha, Fish Chris. Gotcha. Yeah, we didn't. I think our biggest snowstorm this winter was like 3 inches of snow. And then, you know, it's a Midwest snowstorm. So it's pretty much gone like the next day. So, yeah, not really a big deal here, you know. Okay, so this guy needs to go. I gotta clean up all these bales too before I start these guys back up. Right number 1, so he should be right where he's at right here. Hopefully. You know, I just see it as a small thing that we can do to make the world a better place, you know? It's like when I go out and clean up along the highway. We clean up trash out of the road ditch in front of the farm. You know, the farm sits roughly a mile off of pavement. Okay, but we still go out there and, you know, we have a mailbox. And we'll go, obviously I mow around it all summer, but I'll get off the lawnmower and clean up trash and stuff too, you know? Still in kind of drought? No, I wouldn't say so, Fisher Crest. We've had a couple big rainstorms this summer, or this spring already. I wouldn't say we're in any kind of drought, no. No, not here. Not here. In fact, it was kind of looking like for a little bit that it was going to be too wet for like farming activities to happen. Which is actually why, I mean, that's why they couldn't plant, say, on the 1st of April. It was just too wet. But it's definitely dried up now. Like I said, when Dad and I were cruising around that neighbor's field, that's a really wet field. But we were making dust the whole time, and it was fairly dry, so I was kind of impressed, honestly. But you know, when you get 80-degree days, you know, 80-degree days with a bunch of wind, it doesn't take many of those, and you can go plant, you know. We don't have a bunch of like muck, you know. Our dirt's pretty not everywhere, but for the most part it's a little on the sandier side around, well, down by the farm anyway. Here in town it's like weird clay, kind of gross. Then the farther west you go, it gets really clay and just all rock. Like 20 minutes away, it's awful dirt out there. Here at the house, it's not bad. A little on the clay side, but not terrible. And then there's places down by the farm that have some real... Wait a minute, where'd this baler come from? I found the rogue baler. You're not supposed to be there. No. Where are you from? What is he doing? He's not even bailing. What are you doing? He bailed around the outside of the field, didn't he? What are you doing? Stop. I knew I put 5 balers on the edge of the field. I knew it. Unload. You're gonna be whatever. You got 1,500 bales on. You're gonna be parked, sir. I had no idea. He must. How did he do that then? Somehow I started him on an outside round, I guess. So now there's probably bales laying on the other side of the field. Great. Great, chat. Oh man, we gotta turn these trailers on too. These trailers are not on. Alright, trailers should be all on now. Oh, that was on. Alright. So now I guess we gotta drive around the whole field, because if he was coming up this path, that means that he definitely... Hey, I get it, you're blocked by an object. You're not, but okay. He definitely bailed all the way down around this side of the field then. Which means he should head that way now. Wyoming Cowboy, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, I saw those pictures you sent me on Discord this morning. Oh, my cruise control set slow. It's like, why am I going so slow? Cruise control set at 16. That'll do it every time. Wyoming went somewhere where there were a bunch of Alice Chalmers tractors. That looked pretty cool. I'm a fan. The grass got dry. There was a grass fire by the house. Oh no, I hope everything's all right there, Fisher Chris. That's not good. We're still kind of in that fire season too. A little bit. It's getting better here day by day, but as all the brush and stuff starts to green up, it gets better, so. Think I need a few more. I mean, you know. Oh, always want more tractors, right? Yeah. Nice. Nice, Wyoming, nice. I actually just passed on a tractor. I probably could have gotten it pretty cheap too, but it would have been probably a $2,000 to $3,000 restoration at least, just to make it functional and not even paint it. Would have been depending on if it needs tires or not, which it would assume it did. It would have been at least a couple grand to fix her up. If nothing else, it needed a full engine gasket kit. It needed every gasket. That engine was so covered in oil from years of leaking somewhere up high. So I'm thinking like rocker cover or somewhere up high. It was leaking, man. There was oil everywhere on that tractor. Down. Gotcha. That's cool though. Oh. Start fire. That's not good fish, Chris. Oh, that's good. You got the fire out. Okay, good. Good. Fire can be a terrifying thing, that's for sure. Absolutely terrifying. It's good you got it out. Good old tree branch, right? It's two things in life that don't mix: tree branches and power lines. Oh, they're terrible. There's this huge tree in the neighbor's yard, like behind my buddy Casey's yard, like his yard then behind, so like on the other side of the fence. It is a massive tree, and our power lines run like behind our houses, like right on the property line between like us and the next yards there. And yeah, that's where our power lines run, and it hangs over the power lines like you would not believe. It's not okay, but for some reason nobody will do anything about it. So I don't know. Now notice there, Chad, I just used my buttons on my Stream Deck to turn on my high beams and my front work lights, because I'm having trouble seeing those bales, because everything's green and they kind of blend in, you know. Just saying. All right, it actually doesn't look like these mowers mess with these balers too much, so that's good. That is good. Awesome. Nice one, nice, man. Well, I appreciate the photo. It looked cool, dude. Definitely looked cool. I'm always down for some orange tractors. I've kind of become like an orange tractor fanboy. I always liked the old, the look of the old Alice tractors, you know. I always liked them. But now that I like own two of them, you know, kind of become a little bit more of a thing for me personally, so yeah. Definitely a fan, and I will own a WD someday. That is the life goal. I will definitely own a WD someday. I'm going to keep my B probably forever, because, you know, it's the first tractor that Dad and I rebuilt. In the process of rebuilding. Not done yet. And then I'd love to have a WD. That's half of what was there. Wow. That's crazy. Wait, if I turn that on, then okay, those stay on. Those are allegedly high beams. Tractor has some good lights. Although we do run the light mod as well, so might be something to do with it. I don't know. I don't know. Guess we could just fast time a little bit, couldn't we? See if that helps any. It is October after all, so it's a little cloudy today on the map. There. Looking better already. We're still cloudy, but that looks a lot better. Looking good. So Fisher, Chris, when do you guys think, when do you think you'll be in the fields up there? I don't know, like your insurance date or whatever. Because that's the big thing around here, man. Once it hits that insurance date, everybody goes crazy. Got to be the first one in the fields, you know. You don't want your neighbor to beat you. That's for sure. Like old Fred has his planner out. Well, we better get our planner out and get after it. Go pitter patter back and forth, you know. Pretty much the way it works around here. Everybody's like, oh, the big guy's planting. Means we got to plant. And over there, the big guy in the area is like, no, I just have to start planting, otherwise I'll never get done. It is very true for him. He plants a lot. He's a big farmer. He farms in 2 states and 3 counties. So, yeah, at least 2. Well, yeah, 2 states, Missouri and Illinois. And then at least 3 different counties he farms in that I know of. Might be 4 now. I don't know. Definitely 3. So, kind of interesting. A lot of travel time in there. Lots of travel. Wait, if I turn that on, does that mess with my... It does. When I turn on my regular lights, it interferes with my hazard lights. Isn't that weird? Small indie company, I know. Small indie company. You know, we could start our Satisfactory server up on Saturday or Friday. Oh, that could be a thing, y'all. I am wanting to play Satisfactory again, but on a server this time. Because, like, Mr. Holy Goaty is all about that game and been wanting to play, and Bear's all about that game right now. A couple other guys, you know, so it could be fun to play it on a server and like really see where how creative we can get, you know, because I'm not super creative in that game. So it could be really, really cool to see that on a server with like more creative minds than mine, you know. Would be cool. Vigorous Bull, hello. Hope you're doing well today, Vigorous Bull. What's poppin', man? How's that apartment treating you? How's that apartment treating you? All by yourself. That's awesome. Big change in life, man. Big change. Hopefully it's been good to you. All right. We almost got all these bales cleaned up. We do have to do those up there. Got to clean these up before we can really start our balers today. You can tell I got stuff running the map. It's starting to get a little on the chug-a-lug-a-lug side of things, you know. That's okay. It's all good. Guess we could play some SnowRunner maybe Friday as well. Satisfactory server. What do you guys think, chat? Been a minute since I've played that game. They've come out with a couple updates again since then. I did say last time I played the game that I would not restart again. But because we're going to be on a server, I think it would be should be okay to restart. I mean, it kind of makes sense to restart on a server like that. So it could be fun. And then I have ideas for this one. So as soon as we unlock trains on there, I want to just basically stop progression and work on making some big factories. So like have a factory that all it does is smelt things. That's it. So you take all your raw material there and it just smelts it. Ever have instances where you can't see the server? If you're talking about farm sim, yes, all the time. Yeah, all the time on Farm Sim, you betcha. They claim that they fixed something with like finding games in multiplayer. They didn't. They made it worse. Ever since that last update, it has been bad. It has been really bad, yeah. And it's not just me saying that either. I've heard other people say it too. Like trying to join their own servers, like different servers, not just mine. So yeah, it's bad. The whole game is a game of patience. Sometimes. Dave, what's going on? How are ya? Welcome in. All right, we got more passes here. Okay, that's a lot of. It's a lot of emotes, bro. Hello. I appreciate the hype, but we might be a little too much hype here. Maybe a little too much. I don't know if I'm quite ready for all that hype, okay? Just saying, man. That's a lot of hype. Wow. Holy cow, chat. Oh, the leg. The leg. Long night at work last night. Gotcha, Dave. Gotcha. I didn't know you worked nights then, or you work, like, I guess nights. Never mind. Didn't know that. Holy cow, Vegas. Well, really? Your game crashes?
Steven 829 cheered Dex 100. City Skylines 2 is May 25th.
Wait. Really, Steven? May 25th? Wow. I didn't know it was coming out so soon. That's crazy. Awesome. Thanks for the bits and the good news there. Holy cow. Wow. Bonding time on the farm. Okay. All right. Okay, Dave, I gotta ask you a question, man. You don't have to say where you work. You don't have to answer this at all, but what do you do for work? I don't want to know a place, though. Just like a rough idea, you know? You're on call, and you work when they call you. Are you like a international spy? What, I don't know what you would be. Obviously, if you're an international spy, you can't say you're an international spy. Obviously. I know that. Yardy, I'm doing great. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Transportation of goods. You got all the goods, huh? Okay. I got you. Working transport, and you're on call. That's interesting to me. I don't know why. That is interesting. You're like a mechanic? I'm sorry. I'm asking too many questions. I'll stop. I'm sorry. Sorry, Dave. Sorry. Oh, goodness. How's my day so far? Dave is good. 32. 32 what? What? Oh, man. Could be anything, even a pizza boy. Crazy King Bob, you have a good point. I work in the transportation of... You could be a pizza boy. Ooh, a train conductor. Bro. I don't know why, but I think that would be like a fun job, you know? I'm sure it's stressful just like every other job, but like, man. Get out on the... I almost said open roads. Never mind. You didn't hear that chat, okay? You didn't hear me say that. Oh, man.